who is strength. Frankly, my opinion of strength is shaped by our shared history, though that history is still far ahead of us. What I have always admired, however, is his ability to admit his own limits, a trait exceedingly rare in a god. Strength's limit is certainly not power, quite the opposite. Imagine possessing the ability to redraw maps with the simple touch of your finger. Imagine the shiver down your spine, knowing you hold life and death over all things, to be destruction itself. And yet, strength was not fulfilled. These sages will tell you that strength felt profoundly alone. I, instead, believe that power can only be measured in the eyes of those who venerate you. Whatever the truth, strength understood that within that solitude there was no future. And what he did next was, in my humble opinion, his greatest act of all, the creation of the matriarchy. I would never have been capable of creating something as perfect as one of the three sisters. I could never have even imagined Amelia, nor Cornelia, nor Serena. If strength embodies power, the three sisters are the embodiment of duty, above all else. Selena the Judge. No one has ever truly seen Selena's eyes, perhaps only strength that is. It is our imagination that renders them perfect, but she sees everything, every deviation, every detail, every grain of the endless desert, and of the entire universe. Strength assigned her the task of observing only one thing, a scale, her scale, the scale that reveals the equilibrium of this world between destruction and creation. She must observe it and bring it to perfect balance, and the only tool strength granted her to fulfill this seemingly simple task was her voice. Like the desert wind howling over the dunes, Serena's voice does not ask, it commands. To this day, there is only one instance in which she regretted using it. Her voice has the power to place anything upon the scale, to weigh it, to measure it, and to judge it. Yet in truth, the two entities that always rest upon our scales are her sisters, Cornelia and Amelia. Cornelia, the executioner. The strongest echo of that primordial destruction is Cornelia. Second only to her father in raw power, Cornelia is quite literally strength's hand upon the world. Like a colossal hand that she carves through the desert, stretching her fingers toward everything she encounters. Destruction is her task, and she fulfills it with obsessive dedication. But I would not call it her nature. For Amelia's true nature is solitude. Just like strength, those who destroy live alone. That same solitude once lived within me as well, cold and opaque, like her skin. Her duty is the simplest, and at the same time, the most thankless, the exact opposite of her sister, Amelia. Amelia, this myth. Amelia creates. She can create anything. Buildings, objects, tools, art, even life itself. Her divine gift is her extraordinary genius. Try to place yourself in her position. Our minds combine what already exists to create something new. We fashion chimeras from known things. She invents from nothing. Even in the complete absence of matter, she brings forth the new. She's a fire that burns without need of wood. Beautiful, beautiful like curiosity itself. More gifted than any other artist who has ever lived. And the very first thing she chose to create was a home. Some say she did it in honor of her father. But knowing her as I do, I believe she did out of love for her family, for love of her sisters. She once told me that a monument must represent more than four walls and a roof. If well built, it may become a memory, but if crafted to perfection, it becomes a symbol. Her first symbol honored the beginning of everything, the cusp of the first act, where the water that once touched her father's feet has sprung forth, a monument was raised to the first act. And around it, the three sisters laid the foundation of a civilization yet to be born. That city was called Impaimatur. And in its streets, one can still hear the first words spoken by Serena, the first sentences carried out by Cornelia, and the touch of a young Amalia. In time, the sister would follow the three rivers that nourished the city, each founding her own district. But for a brief moment, this was a home of arbiters, Kune and Kreatuari, together, united like a great young family, learning how to know one another. Going back to the question,
Who is Strength?
Strength is a father. He is the absent father of three daughters who deserved a gentle touch, not just duty.